early 1990s, we began to realize as we measure the virus in the blood of infected individuals that as the technology got better, we were detecting more and more. But we also realized that infected individuals have a steady level of the virus in the blood for a long, long period of time. So the so-called cocktail therapy involves using a number of drugs together, and the drugs target different portions of the virus replication process. For example, the reverse transcriptase. Another example would be protease, and a third example would be integrase. So if you target multiple steps in the viral life cycle, the HIV would need to make multiple mutations in different genes in order to resist our therapy. And that becomes quite improbable based on our understanding of the replication dynamics. And that's the basis for the so-called cocktail therapy for HIV/AIDS. And no one knew, obviously, it would work, but through experimentation in the mid-1990s, we were able to show that indeed we could control HIV in this manner. So when COVID-19 pandemic hit, we pretty much stopped the HIV research and thought that we need to quickly make contribution to fight the new pandemic. And we, of course, utilized our expertise from the HIV field and applied it to COVID-19. And so we did our work principally in a couple areas. One is to develop many monoclonal antibodies targeting the spike protein of SARS-CoV-2. And my laboratory generated about 1,500 monoclonal antibodies and screened them and picked out ones that are very potent and broad against SARS-CoV-2. And we're still working on that because these antibodies could be used as therapy or as prevention agents. And they became a tool to work on something else. And it's truly remarkable to witness how quickly this virus could change and under pressure. And we are learning a lot from that, and probably will try to apply it to future pandemics. I think from my 40-some years of research career, I think I would advise the students to obviously study hard, work hard, and be well prepared, and be prepared to take on the opportunities that will come more or less by chance. But when such opportunities come, you got to seize it and run with it. And for my career, I accidentally saw some of the early cases of HIV/AIDS, and that interests me, and I follow that opportunity and build on that career. And same with COVID-19. As a virologist, it was a perfect opportunity to make a contribution as quickly as possible. And so one has to take advantages that turn up by chance in life. And really, the rest, I think, is pretty typical. It's grab the opportunities and really focus and work hard and run with it. It comes, work often comes from a team of individuals nowadays, and it's important to continue to learn. Even as a more senior professor, I learn from my colleagues, but also from my students and postdocs.